guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing this look right here. This is another Pinterest look. I had so much fun creating the first look, I decided to do another video. I will show you guys here on the screen what it looks like. And this is what mine looks like. So if you want to see how I created this, then definitely keep on watching. But I love it. Okay guys, so this eye is clearly done and we're just going to be working on this eye. I felt like it was better to do one eye first and then come on camera and show you guys how I did that. So it'll be much simpler, much easier, and hopefully I can go a little bit more in depth. I'm not going to be telling you what palettes I'm using or specific shades because you don't need any specific shade. You can use whatever brown shade or whatever black shade that you have. It doesn't matter. So the first thing I'm going to grab is just a light transition shade, whatever you want your transition shade to be, preferably like a neutral tan shade or a light brown. For me, it's like a light tan shade, but it doesn't really show up in the crease. And I'm using the 224 SE MAC brush. I believe this was like a special edition brush, but it's just your typical blending brush. It does kind of like have like a point at the end, so I can get like right in my crease, and that's why I like this brush so much. So once we have that set, then we're gonna go into like not a super dark chocolate brown, but more of like a neutral brown. And I'm going to be using the M441 for this shadow, and I'm going to place that in above my crease, and it doesn't matter if it gets on the lid or not, but it's not necessary to put it in there. And we are going to be building this shadow up quite a bit. So I want to build the shadow up, but I also want to make sure that it's nicely blended on the lid and it's not blotchy. When doing like smoky eye looks and stuff, it can be super intimidating, especially working with black shadows. So if you're not comfortable using a black, you can also use a very deep dark brown as an alternative. But for me today, I'm going to be going in with black shadow. So I'm not adding any extra product to this brush. I'm just going to continue blending it out a little more and getting it to the pigmentation that I want. Also, if you wanted to, you could not do your full face of makeup and then do your eyeshadow. I mean, especially because these are dark shadows. Like I said, it's very intimidating, so you could put tape underneath your eyes before you do like your foundation. You do your eyes first, you can put tape to have a cleaner edge. For me, I didn't do that. As you can see, obviously, I did my makeup first and then I did my shadow. Okay, now for the more intimidating part, so to speak, we are going to grab black. Now, what I personally like to do is grab like either a black liner or some pomade. This is just the Black Radiance cream eyeliner, and I'm going to just use this angled eyeliner brush just to put it on my lid as a base to kind of make that black eyeshadow a little bit more dark, and then I'll go on top with a black shadow. So I'm just grabbing very little of this product because it is very creamy, and I'm gonna grab a smaller mirror so that I can get close, and it doesn't have to be perfect. And I want to just like put it on my lid. Now when you're doing this and you're putting the black, so now I'm done, that's all I'm going to put of that, and then I'm just going to grab this JH41 brush and it has shadow on it from this eye obviously, but I'm going to use the side with less shadow, and I'm just going to kind of smooth that out a little bit. And a lot of people are scared because you don't want to look like you've been punched in the eye. So what I use as a marker as far as how far to take the black up when I do apply the shadow is the crease in your eye, like where your eye indents right in here. That's as far as you want to go. You do not want to go above that. Okay, and now I'm going to grab my black shadow, tap off my brush, and then I'm going to pat it on top. Okay, so we got it looking like that. And now I'm just going to spread that around with a very light hand. And now I'm going to grab the M441 that I used for that brown shade, and I'm going to dip into there just a little bit and then go right above that black, because we want to blend it out as best as possible. So now we're just going to go right back into that black shadow, and we're going to pack that on. Grabbing an even smaller brush, which is the JH40. It's like this really small blender, like really small. And I have no product on it, and I'm just going to go right there in my crease area and blend that out. I like that this brush is so small to where it's getting right there in the crease, and it's like I'm blending around the edges of the black. Okay, and that's basically all you have to do. Now, there might be a little bit of fallout, which is why I recommend you don't do your makeup beforehand, but it's okay. You just clean that up. I'm just taking like this little napkin, kind of like getting right in there in the crevices of my eye. For the inner corner highlight, I'm just taking this Mega Glow Hello Halo highlighter from Wet n Wild, and I'm taking a small brush just to put that into my inner corner. The bottom lash line, I'm going to take that brown, brown we put in our crease, not the transition shade, but the more neutral tone brown that wasn't like too dark, and I'm going to put that on my bottom lash line, and I'm going to use the JH39 to do that. And I'm going to try and connect it with the top, but keep it as close to the lash line as I possibly can, because again, you don't want to look like you've been punched in the face. So if you drag this shade down too much, because we have such a dark shade on the top and it's black of all colors, if you drag this brown down too far, you can look like you've been punched in the face. With a little bit of a bigger brush, it's the same kind of brush, just a little bigger, the JH37, and I'm just going to blend it out with the tan transition shade that we use. So now all we have to do is apply our lashes, well, our mascara, our lashes, and that's really it. That's all that I did for this eye, and it's really quick, really simple. The lashes I'm using are the Nicole Guerrero lashes. I feel like they best suit this look, And so that's what I have on this side, and obviously I'll apply the other lash to that side. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. As always, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video or vlog, whichever one comes first.